Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Hannah Hall and I'm a makeup artist for the everyday woman. And today I've been joined by my lovely niece Amy. So it's a real treat. Over from Oz for a little while, so I thought I'd grab her, sit her in the hot seat and not get away with it. So you were asking me a few things about makeup, weren't you? And
yes.
What your concerns are.
Yeah, about I guess natural makeup and makeup that works for every day and in my schedule and what I want for my day.
Yeah. I think, Amy was saying that she doesn't like to wear a lot of makeup, really light on the skin. You don't like the feeling of makeup.
No.
But you have had some concerns in the past with your skin, haven't you?
Yeah, acne and kind of redness and dryness as well. But not liking to feel kind of cakey and like I'm covering all that up.
Yeah, because I think that's happens a lot is when you do get a concern of whether it be sort of either dryness or spots or a little bit of sort of acne scarring, you think you've got to almost cover the whole face, but you don't, because your skin is beautiful and everyone can see how beautiful it is. But equally, most people at home, you'll find that your skin is absolutely fine. It's just these odd areas that then you can just go in and spot conceal.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you how to do that today. Perfect. So let's get started. That feels nice. That's lovely. So we've just used the Embryolisse cream. Now this is a French cream. I was just explaining to you, wasn't I, Amy, that it's a lovely cream because it really hydrates the skin.
Yeah,
it's like a drink for the skin, but it can also be worn as a mask. So if you are particularly dry on a certain day, or you feel like even almost like your skin's flaky and you can't put anything on it, pop this on. It will really hydrate.
Yeah, so lovely.
Good. It's my go-to. I absolutely love it. So we're going to keep things really nice and light today, as we discussed. So we're going in with the CC cream. This one is by Erborian. It's a white cream, as you can see on my hand, but it goes to your natural skin tone. Now, we don't need a lot of this at all. It's got an SPF 30 in as well. And I know you're traveling a lot lately, Amy, so you'll be really keen to have the SPF.
Yeah, I'm always happy to have sunscreen in my products.
It is, and it's beautiful and it's really, really light. But what it does is called a colour corrector. When you see CC, that means colour corrector. And what that does, it just sort of evens the skin tone out. So if there are any sort of little bits of redness or little bits of darkness, it just sort of blurs it all, but in a really natural way, and it's not a glittery product, so that's really beautiful. That's sitting on the skin really nicely. That's lovely. So I know that you've got your little concerns of there's a few blemishes, so we're going to go in and just spot conceal. So I've actually picked out the Bobbi brown stick for you today, and it's in number 1. It's a really nice light colour, and I'm actually going to use a sponge. Now the sponges are great because they allow a lovely application. They give a really flawless application. You fill it with water and squeeze it under the tap, allow the water to absorb into the sponge, so then it doesn't absorb your product, and then it allows a lighter coverage when you're popping it on as well. So you can literally go in to the Bobbi brown stick and then just place it any area where you feel you've got a little bit of redness or a little blemish, and you can just pat away, but it's not giving you a lot of product build-up, which is great.
It doesn't make it feel cakey.
Because I think sometimes when you do suffer with, adult acne or any sort of spots or anything, you think you've got to cover the whole face, but actually your skin's really beautiful. And it, and it's just those odd little areas. And then all of a sudden, nobody's focusing in on the redness. They're just looking at your beautiful skin. And that's what you want to see, because you don't want to conceal it and hide. So.
And you get so quite carried away so quickly sometimes, so it is nice to keep it simple and...
before you know it, you've applied on too much, and you think, oh no, now I don't feel like me anymore. But I think these sponges are great too, because they do allow a lighter application. Just turn to me a little bit, Amy. That's looking really nice. And then if you think, oh, I have got a particular blemish that I want to really, really conceal, if you take a fluffy brush like this one and then go into the product again, and then you can literally just pop it on and just almost blend on the spot and they're so super fine that it probably feels like I'm tickling you a little bit.
So nice.
But you can just almost just massage it into the skin, and then it allows the skin to absorb the product, and it then becomes your skin rather than anything sitting on top of your skin.
Yeah.
Which I think is really important. And then just go back in with the sponge and then just pat away. You also take it down to the neck as well. So I think it's nice to marry all the products together and to blend it all in. Looking gorgeous. That's beautiful, yeah, really nice. Okay, so now we're going to pop on a little bit of blusher, and I've actually picked out the Stila blusher, and it's in gerbera is the colour, so I think that will suit your skin tone beautifully. So if you use your ring finger, it's nice and light, and so placement of blusher is up high up on the cheekbone, just up here, and it gives the face a nice lift. You can see where we've placed it. Don't worry, we've not blended it in just yet, but we're just placing it on exactly where we want it. Then you go back in with your sponge. You could use the warmth of your hand, it's absolutely fine, but we're just blending off the edges. We've got our placement, and then we just blend off the edges where we want to make it nice and soft. So if you've been for a nice fresh walk, it's all natural.
Yeah.
Au naturel. Also, I'm using a dappling motion. I'm patting every time. You can probably feel that, Amy. And the reason I pat is because then it doesn't move the product that you've just put on. So it allows it to stay in place, but it just softens it all. But that looks gorgeous. That's so pretty.
It's a really lovely colour.
That's gorgeous. Next up, we're going to pop on a little bit of mascara. We're using roller lash today. Now this is by Benefit. I like this one because the little spoolie on it is really, really nice, and you can really get down onto the roots. So if you just look down for me to start with, you've got lovely long lashes, Amy. And just give it a wiggle down on the lash line and then lift up. Gorgeous.
It's a nice lift.
And the other one. That looks beautiful. Opens up your eyes beautifully. Lovely, lovely. I also want to just brush through your brows. I'm going to use the Gimme Brow today. This has got a little bit of pigment in. It's a taupey colour for you. So it's just a nice brown, really. So that's the little spoolie on it. It's got little bits of pigment, and all we do is just brush them through.
I love these.
Amazing.
Yeah,
and also, I think when you do your brows, it just frames your eye. And just really opens up your whole look. So that looks gorgeous. Simple as that, you know, and it makes all the difference. So something like that is a really, really nice product. So now I'm just going to pop on a little bit of Paw, because I know you're a quick go-to girl. You don't want any high maintenance. So this is great because it's like a lip balm, really, but it's got a little bit of tint in it, which is lovely. So we'll just pop this onto the lip. It's really nice and moisturising as well. So look together for me. Oh, that's so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, just to set it all nice and easy, we're going to use the Flawless Airbrush setting spray from Tilbury. So just close your eyes for me and just going to give a little spray. And all it does is just set everything in place, but also gives a nice glow to the skin as well. So you look so fresh and gorgeous. So thank you for joining me, Amy.
Thank you for my fresh makeup look.
I do your makeup anytime.
Yeah,
it's lovely. Thank you. So if you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.